Roadshow podcast number 3. Sponsored by Title Towel. I'll get y'all one of them things, TIDAL towel. Get y'all one of them things right there.
And I got the Road Tide beach towel.
The beach towel.
Bath towel.
Yeah, baby. We got that Fiji, and you know this is Sport Talk with JB finna go out.
I bet y'all wondering why I got my why I'm looking like the Crimson Tide Graham Reaper. I just watched Missouri give Auburn a game, and once again, Auburn is the baby of the SEC. They always get bailed out.
Always
get bailed out.
Always.
Because for one, that was the interception.
Yep.
2, they got another chance to kick the outside. And the young man just, for Missouri, instead of him just running out of bounds, you try to switch the ball in the wrong arm and loses it.
It's a shame.
It's a shame.
This is not how we wanted to start the show. We was hyped. We wanted to wait until Auburn lost the game so we can start the show and give Missouri a standing ovation. But for now, Missouri, trash. Hold on.
Trash.
Missouri, this is what we got for Missouri. Trash.
They are trash. That's for the Auburn Tigers too.
Both of y'all trash.
And know so much. I like Auburn somewhat until they play Alabama.
Roll Tide.
But
Throwback.
it's time for that. It's time for him to go.
It's time for Harsin to go.
Harsin.
It was time for Harsin to go last week.
I never seen a game. That game was 14-14 for almost 2 hours. But anyway,
let's get up off of them.
We
here. We in T-Town,
the home of the Alabama
Crimson Tide.
And it's fatigue day, baby.
You already know it's going down. It's going down.
I'm representing the military early today.
Early.
Early.
All right, man. This is the Roadshow podcast, episode 3. The pregame show.
How you want to do it? 3.
Pregame for Bama
3
versus the Commodores coming all the way from Nashville. Them Vanderbilt, Lionel Richie Commodores. We gonna put foots in them. What the they said we 40 point favorite.
Anchor's going down today.
Are we gonna cover?
Oh, we gonna cover.
We gonna cover.
I think we're gonna cover.
I think we'll.
But I will say, shout out to Bridges Anderson Jr.
Shout out to that young man.
BJ.
What number
Anderson.
is it?
What number 26?
Number 26. Y'all watch number 26. What position?
Cornerback. Cornerback. Shout out to BJ Andalusia, my church member, my little home out mentor. Him is a great young man.
Yes, sir.
But BJ,
y'all ain't ready for that time.
You ain't ready for this tidal wave.
They not ready for that tidal wave.
Because I was the first one hollering about title last year.
And so
And so I think that I need to get some.
We gonna
holler
at tidal wave. We holler at tidal towel.
Title. I think they watched the show and stole my idea, because I was saying tidal wave way before they came out with a title.
Well, I have to renege on that, see, because this came out. I had this towel since 2019, so they technically they had the title towel out before then. But
we'll take that.
You said tidal wave.
I said tidal wave.
So all right. So anybody, if y'all coming with that hashtag tidal wave, you get it from DJ Seaway.
That tidal wave, because the reason I call it the tidal wave, because we already them Crimson Tides.
Yes, sir.
And when that tide, that wave start coming at you, we bring a lot of championship titles with us. And it's Crimson.
And we got another one coming this year. I know a lot of people don't like it. They don't like to see us talk about it and us brag about it. But we got the pedigree. We got the Nick Saban. Ever since Nick Saban has been there, you can't talk about SEC. You can't talk about college football without mentioning Alabama.
You can't.
So you can't deny us for our what you call it? Our
greatness.
Our greatness.
Where Alabama, where legends are made.
Legends are made.
Is this a better route? Because I know.
Yes, sir.
Going against traffic.
That way.
Let's go that way and then cut.
Yes, sir.
So no problem. Roll Tide.
Yes.
And we live, y'all.
And we live.
I know it.
And so, many people holler about
good kids.
Alabama. I still got it. We got bandwagon fans.
Right.
But let me tell y'all something. Alabama been the team. you don't have 18, 17 championships.
You don't.
Without being that team. So, let me give y'all a little history. They lucky that we went on probation in 99.
Mm-hmm.
After that year, that Goat Brady beat us Michigan, because our kicker couldn't make a field goal, an extra point. But we ain't gonna get over that. But we went on probation for 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
We had coaches that want to hang with and party with the players. We had Dubos who didn't know what he was doing.
Right.
Franchoni. We had coaches that didn't know what they were doing. And Shooter, shouts out to Shooter.
Oh, Mike Shooter.
Mike Shooter. You had the mindset to get us back going, but you didn't have everything that you needed. You did not have the structure.
No, he didn't.
You didn't have the structure. You did a great job of getting us some good recruits in. But when Goat Saban one night in the middle of Miami got that phone call,
Ooh.
we heard the thunder flash.
And I'm glad we hired Rich Rodriguez. Oh, I'm so glad he bagged out that job. Thank you so much, Rich Rodriguez, because if it wasn't for you, we wouldn't have to go right now.
And so ever since then, man, they called it out of bounds. It was a touchback. Auburn escaped. They got lucky in the escape.
In typical Auburn fashion.
The babies of the SEC. So see, that shows you right there. The sports talk with JB is live.
Live, baby.
We are back.
You already know this.
We bringing the fire. So
speaking of live, wait, I got an update.
Okay.
Clemson and Wake Forest in 2 overtime. They going to the second overtime to score 45-45.
Oh, so they got a battle down there
they got a battle
in Carolina,
mm-hmm.
and they got a battle in North Carolina, and so that's the thing about football.
Down.
You know,
it is going down.
Even though Auburn, it was actually, you know, both offense really not that good.
No.
But it was both defenses. I give both defense credit. They held it down. Missouri defense did an outstanding job of setting Missouri up to win, just like Auburn defense did a good job of setting them up for success. But the offense and
nothing.
Only thing I'm glad about Auburn offense this week, they made their mind up with which quarterback they wanted in the game.
Yep.
They finally made them. The young man, he's gonna have to work on his throwing. He's a good runner, but he can't throw. Tank Beasley, shout out to that young man, because young man ran in hard.
Yes, he
did. He was getting hit, but it was a good game. So it's been some good football. Georgia, for some reason.
Oh yeah. Georgia.
They struggling against Kent State.
The final score for that game is 39-22. That's 39-22. Early in the game, what was the score, like 10 or 12 or something?
10 to 12,
like that?
then Kent State was even up for seemed to be up for a
They
little while.
hung with them. I don't know why. I don't know what was going on with Georgia. They had one of their pipes games. Yeah, y'all don't know nothing about that.
That's an inside joke.
Inside joke. They had a pipes game. I'm just going to run off these early games. Mississippi State, they beat Bowling Green 45-14. I wrote it down wrong.
Yeah.
But that wasn't none. And Michigan almost got upset by Maryland. Now, I said this past week, I said Maryland was going to be my upset pick, and I was almost right. Michigan won 34-27.
And Harbaugh is another coach that always escapes.
Jim Harbaugh,
always escape with a fluke win, just like the Auburn Tigers.
Just like them. And shouts out to Talia Talia Tungaloa. I don't know what his stats is. I can pull him up real quick, but he been balling, man.
He's actually been balling.
He actually, I believe, can make the NFL. He won't be a top pick, but the boy is talented.
He's definitely talented.
He's definitely got a future in the NFL.
And I think with him, all it's going to do is take for him to get into a system that he can fit, that can really fits him. You know something? I smell something brewing. He could actually look like he can go to the Saints and take Jameis Winston's position.
Yeah, that'd be a good little spot for him.
And like always, it's a good little spot for him, but we're going to go back on that. But like always, we always got to shout out to HBCUs.
Oh, yeah.
And
what we got?
Right now, Coach Prime and the Jackson State Tigers are up 21-7 against Jerry Rice alma mater, Mississippi Valley State.
Okay.
So shouts out to Prime.
Is that halftime?
It's at the halftime.
Okay. What Alabama State doing? Are they playing right now?
I don't know. I don't know playing, but I know the later on tonight, I almost went to this game, but the FAMU, Rattlers,
Them Rattlers,
it's going down. They taking on them Alabama A&M Bulldogs
Who
tonight.
gonna win the game?
Probably FAMU.
FAMU. Yeah, probably.
But we definitely know who's gonna win the Battle of the Bands.
Yes, sir. You already know.
You already know who's gonna win that.
Right.
And I can't. And we can. Due to the fact that they don't have anybody to really post their stats, I can't give you.
Can't give you the stats yet.
We can't give y'all stats on how them Sanders boys are playing. But that's Shador Sanders.
Oh yeah, he a bad boy.
He's a bad boy.
He's a bad boy. He going pro. He's going pro. Somebody gonna have him a good quarterback. Yep.
Mark my word. I wish they better pray. He better pray.
I know what you about to say. I already know what you about to say.
We could use Shador Sanders at them Dallas Cowboys. And that's gonna be the person that can put some pressure on the Dak. But I don't want to do the young man like that. But then that means that Jerry Jones have to deal with Dion.
He ain't gonna have
Sanders.
They won't draft him. They won't draft him. You ain't even got Dion in the Ring of Honor yet.
Exactly. But guess what though? They better hope that them Tampa Bay Buccaneers don't get them.
Oh yeah.
With them weapons there.
Oh yeah.
But Shador Sanders, man, is a good young man.
Good.
They're very humble. And man, have you ever seen Shiloh hit somebody?
Oh yeah.
Man.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Them signing boys, the truth.
They the truth.
They the truth.
And then shouts out to his daughter. You know, she's playing basketball for the Tigers. But we gonna bring it back. You know, we did our Just Dudes, but we finna bring it back. We back at T-Town.
Yes, sir. We back.
And you know something?
We got something for them.
We got something for them.
I'm gonna run down this SEC way. We got some game going now.
Okay.
Florida, Tennessee, the big game.
Okay.
Big game of the day. Florida at Tennessee.
So what was your prediction on this one tonight?
Oh man, they say Tennessee don't know how to win them rank against them ranked team, them big games. But I'm going Tennessee tonight. I'm going Tennessee. Tennessee, I picked y'all to win the SEC. Yeah. Don't let me down. Tennessee gonna win today, y'all. Tennessee gonna win today.
I got Tennessee winning. 38-24.
Okay.
Somewhere in there, 38-24.
And if it come down to quarterback play,
it's gonna be the one.
You already know it's gonna be Tennessee.
Tennessee. I think is AR. I think that he can get him a couple of runs. He might run a few touchdowns in a running game, but he ain't gonna pass. But for Tennessee, a shout out to Long Neck Pipe Peyton Manning, Bianca, the WWE,
Bianca Belair,
the WWE champion.
Yes, sir.
Candace Parker.
Yup.
And Leonard Little, and all your Tennessee, Justin Gatlin, who I was blessed to run against when I ran AAU track in the late '90s. But I'm thinking that the Tennessee Volunteers going to finally do what it takes to win the big game today.
I think so. They need it. They need it bad.
Because if I tell you what, if Tennessee can somehow put a game plan together today. What's going on? I'll be right back.
Go holler. I see you on the Sport Talk with JB podcast. But yeah, we're gonna run down. We got Ole Miss playing Tulsa today. That's a cupcake game for Ole Miss. They're gonna win that game. Kentucky playing Northern Illinois. Kentucky gonna win that game. Another cupcake. This is another big one right here going down tonight at 6 o'clock. Arkansas will be playing Texas A&M in Jerry's World in Dallas. Arlington, Texas. It's going down that game. I'm about to ask C-Way what he think about that. But I think A&M probably going to win. I think A&M probably going to win that game. LSU is going to beat New Mexico. They play New Mexico tonight at 6:30. And South Carolina, who's been disappointed early in the season, will be playing Charlotte at home tonight at 6:30. South Carolina on the get-right game. So we got some big games later on. We also got Ohio State versus Wisconsin that's going down at 6:30 on ABC. We got USC, them Trojans, they USC at Oregon State tonight on the Pac-12 network at 8:30. USC a 6-point favorite in that game. Then we got number 13 Utah. Will be going to Arizona State to face them at 9:30 on ESPN tonight. Now Arizona State, y'all wrong. I heard what y'all did to Herm Edwards, and that was low down. I ain't gonna get into it because I don't know all the facts. But on the Bird app, don't believe everything you see, you read, and you hear on the Bird app, Twitter. But I heard from a little bird that they set up Herm Edwards to get fired, man. That's wrong. That's just wrong. That's straight garbage. I can't support that, man. I hope Herman Edwards get him another job soon, man. Shouts out to him. He need to go down there to HBCU. That what me and Seaway were talking about. Now, before we get up off of here, we gonna talk some NFL. All these big games going up. Roll Tide.
All they gonna do is make you. All they gonna do is make you depraved. That's right. Thanks for the use.
That's all they gonna do. Yeah, Seaway.
Yes, sir.
I got something to ask you before we gonna talk a little NFL too. But who gonna win the game in Jerry World? Arkansas and Texas A&M. They playing down there in y'all stadium tonight. Who gonna win that game?
I'm picking Arkansas.
You got Arkansas? That's what Jared Jones went to school. His alma mater.
I'm picking Arkansas to win. I think that I think that Jefferson gonna get going, and once he get going, I think I just didn't see enough in Texas A&M defense enough to stop that young man. But it might be I predict it's gonna be a high scoring game.
You think it's gonna be a shootout?
I predict it being a shootout because Arkansas don't really have a defense.
They don't.
We saw that last week.
Yep.
And we saw that last week.
But see, that's what I'm saying. I think A&M defense better than Arkansas.
It's much better.
So I'm thinking A&M gonna win by a field goal. But you see where you got Arkansas, I got A&M.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be a close game either way.
It's gonna be close.
Either way.
It's gonna be close.
Jared Jones gonna be there in his luxurious skybox. He need to be worried about what's gonna happen in Monday night when they gotta go to New York to face them Giants. We gonna talk about that though. But I got these picks, man, for the NFL game.
Okay.
I'm gonna run off the game. You tell me who you think gonna win.
Gotcha.
All right. The Ravens going to New England to face the Patriots. Who you got? Who you got?
I think Lamar Jackson. I'm picking the Ravens to win. After they lost a close one at home, Lamar Jackson playing with a man on a mission this year. He's trying to prove that, hey, I'm that quarterback. I want my money.
Yep.
So I'm expecting a big game from Lamar Jackson again.
Yes, sir. And shouts out to Mac Jones, but I don't know what Bill Belichick got you doing over there, but it ain't working, dog. It ain't working.
The problem with it is Belichick is trying to make Mac Jones Brady.
He can't do that.
He's gonna have to change his whole system up. That's the problem. Belichick is the problem.
I'm gonna tell you what it is. John McDaniel gone.
Yep.
See, he got a new offensive coordinator. Then he really ain't got no receivers.
You don't
he
got
ain't no
no
playmaker. Man, you got Nelson Aguilar on the more receiver. Nelson Aguilar, come on, man.
Because you look at it,
Come on.
the way I'm gonna stay with the Patriots there for a few minutes.
Okay.
See, the way that they played in the early '90s, the late '90s, in the early 2000s when Brady had it. It was that coaching style was able to work because it was still the ground and pound.
Yes, sir.
And they had the defense. They had a spectacular defense
Every year.
to kind of hide some of the mistakes that the offense made. And you had Brady,
Who get one of the most clutch quarterbacks ever, which people don't really give him that credit. But Brady has won a whole lot of games at the end of the game just by driving them down so they can kick a field goal.
Exactly. And really, I'm not talking that down on Belichick. Hands down, one of the best coaches in NFL history. You don't win 6 Super Bowls without being being the best. But it also showed. Look at his success rate and look how his teams look since Brady left.
Exactly.
And Brady went straight to another team that next year.
The very next, in a pandemic, and won a Super Bowl.
So really, Belichick is going to have to be like Nick Saban and say, hey, they might have to change that. They going to have to find a faster offense.
Yeah.
And get some deeper threats. You gonna have to you can't put Matt Jones in a box and try to coach him to be Brady because he's not Brady. They got the same body style, they got the same game almost, but you're gonna have to let Matt Jones open up the game.
You're gonna have to. And both of us got the Ravens on that game, by the way.
Yes.
Chiefs and the Colts, who you got on those?
The Chiefs.
Colts, straight garbage.
Straight
How you lose to the Jacksonville Jaguars 28-9?
Garbage.
Straight garbage.
Garbage.
All right.
Garbage.
Nothing else to be said. Saints and the Panthers, who you got? Jameis against against Baker Mayfield.
Ooh. You know something? I'm picking the Panthers to
You
win.
got the Panthers.
I got
the Panthers. I got James. Give me James.
I won't.
James can't play no worse than he did in that fourth quarter last week.
I want the Saints to win, but I have a feeling that Baker Mayfield might get lucky.
You think so? Okay,
Yeah.
I got the Saints. Houston, Texans, and Chicago Bears. Who you got? See,
That's another garbage bowl. But
he is garbage.
I'm going with Lovey.
You going with Lovey?
I'm going with Lovey. I just want Lovey to win. I'm going with Lovey.
He was
because
just
Justin Fields ain't it, man.
No, he ain't it. And then Lovey going against his old team. Yeah.
So I'm going with
And
the
then
Bengals.
shout out to OJ Howard. He scored 2 touchdowns last week. I'm going Houston. Let's go
I'm
Houston.
going Houston.
Let's go Houston. Buffalo Bills and Miami Dolphins. It's the
Ooh.
game of the week
That's
right
gonna-
here.
Mark my word.
Woo.
That is going to be a spectacular game.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pulling with Tua.
Okay.
I'm going for Tua.
We're going for 2, but who going to win?
The Buffalo Bills.
Buffalo Bills.
Man, the Buffalo Bills, man, Stephon Diggs is
Ooh.
Stephon Diggs and
Josh Allen.
Josh
Ooh,
Allen.
Lord.
They are both playing MVP ball. Even Tua. I'm going with I'm going with Tua because I'm ready for him to prove the haters
and them
doubters.
man.
And it's like, okay, I'm gonna be real. It's easy to overthrow sometimes. It's easy to underthrow Tyreek Hill when he get free space, open field.
Yeah.
But even when he caught the ball, he still slowed down a little bit and still
burnt everybody.
and still caught his speed. So I understand y'all got to look at it. The man had a serious injury. He's trying to get back into football. He's trying to catch up to game
That's
speed.
right.
But
That's right.
you look at it, that man could throw 20 touchdowns in one game. And they still found one bad throw.
And say
But
he
underthrow.
can't throw underthrow.
But-
Yeah, man. You got Buffalo?
I got Buffalo, but I'm going with the Dolphins.
I'm going with the Dolphins. Y'all know I'm on the tour train. I'm riding with tour, man.
And shout out to Waddle.
Shout out to Water. When you got Water, Tyreek, them 2 cheetahs.
Yeah.
2 cheetahs. No, you got a cheetah. You got a penguin. He'll walk, but he'll cheetah though. He just do the water like a penguin, but he'll cheetah. Both of them boys fast, man. I want to see him race. I want to see him race. I want to see it.
I want to see that one too.
That'll be a good one.
That'll be a good.
So, all right, next game, Detroit Lions and Minnesota Vikings. Kirk Cousins and them. Who you got, man? Because Minnesota lost last week. Detroit won. I can't pick Detroit. I just can't
going
pick
Minnesota.
Detroit. I just can't pick.
Because Detroit is one of them teams. They always find a way to lose.
Exactly.
They about like Auburn and Missouri the game. It's like
they one of them.
It's like no matter who they get, they always find a way to lose a game.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna talk.
give me the light.
I'm not gonna talk much on that game. We ain't finna analyze that game.
All right, so Cincinnati, Bengals, and the New York Jets.
Cincinnati.
You got Cincinnati?
I
I got the Jets, C-Way. I got the Jets. Did you see how the Jets won last week? How they beat Cleveland?
Oh yeah, they beat Cleveland.
How they beat Cleveland? And then, I don't know, man.
But
Cincinnati need to win, bad.
They need to win. But you know something? I'm going for the Jets though.
Okay.
But
you just think Cincinnati gonna
I think Cincinnati win. I'm tired of that. You know what? I'm changing my mind. I'm going with the Jets. I want the Cincinnati. Let me tell you, I got a few reasons why I want the Cincinnati Bengals to keep on losing. Shouts out to Alan George, a young man from Andalusia. I love you, brother. Good, awesome young man. You made the team for the Bengals, and you also played for the Commodores. I'm tired of Joe Burrow trying to look hype and trying to look black. I'm tired of Chase with his sore loser attitude, want to shoot birds because you got shut down by Monica Fitzpatrick, and it make me feel like,
Minka, you said Monica.
Yeah, Minka, man, my bad.
It's
Minka.
all good.
Fitzpatrick, you know, Mr. Fitzpatrick. I'm going with the Jets.
All right, we go with the Jets. Oh, and shout out to Cam Brick Taylor. You know, Darryl Britt's son.
Yeah.
Play for the Bengals.
Okay.
Yeah. Shouts out to him too. The Raiders and the Titans. Raiders and the Titans. 2 teams that's supposed to be better than what they is.
I'm going with Derrick Henry. I can't
You going
go.
with
I'm going with Titans. I can't.
They
you know,
need it, though.
They
They
need
need
it
it bad.
because I tell you what. If the Titans lose this game, it's about time for them to look for Malik Willis.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I'm glad.
yeah.
But you know
You
what?
right.
I'm going for the Raiders because I just want Derrick Henry to have a good game for my fantasy points.
Right.
But
you want Tannehill?
I want Tannehill up out of there because you saying that it's not your job to mentor somebody, but look at your play.
Right.
Somebody need to be mentoring
Thank you, C-Way.
So
Thank
let's
you.
go with the Raiders.
Come on, Raiders.
Let's go
Come on.
Raiders.
Derek Carr need a game.
Derek Carr need a game. Shout out to Josh Jacobs.
Yep.
Roll Tide. And shout out to my boy Devontae Adams.
Yes,
let's go.
sir.
Let's go with the
Come on,
Raiders. Let's go Raiders.
All right. Philadelphia Eagles and the Washington Commandos.
Ooh. Let's go. I'm going with Jalen.
Jay, let's go, Jay. Let's go.
Let's go, Jalen.
Let's go, Eagles.
Because Jalen playing ball. And
Yep.
once again, Jalen and Tua are leading the league in plays and yardage this year.
Yep.
They built. Bama.
Yes, sir.
Bama. Built. where legends are made. Shots out. And so all y'all people hollering about what Alabama players ain't doing. But look at Alabama starters on each team.
Yeah.
They are producing. So what negativity that you got to say now?
Always so
But
negative.
shots out. Let's go Eagles.
Eagles in that game.
Because Eagles right now, I'm a Cowboys fan, but right now the Eagles look like they're gonna win in the East. They the best. They the best in the East right now. So shouts out the Eagles. I'm going with the Eagles.
All right, C-Way. I got one for you. Green Bay Packers and Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Who you got?
Go Brady.
Go Brady. Even without Mike Evans, they suspended that man just because he whooped Marshawn Lattimore.
Because at the end of the day, go Brady. He still got Julio.
Mm-hmm.
He still got Josh. I can't think his last name.
No, he hurt. He
Oh,
hurt.
he hurt.
Yeah, Godwin hurt.
Godwin. Okay, he hurt.
It don't matter who he got.
And they still got Fournette.
Yes,
That's running-
sir. Yeah,
that's running
still have one that.
And that defense, man, the Buccaneers, that defense, it's gonna be hard for anybody to make moves against that defense.
Yeah.
That defense is, man, that White, he is playing.
White.
Devin White is
Woo.
playing on. Them guys are swarming to the ball, and when they hit guys, I'm glad I ain't the one that got to get hit. It's like White, man. It's like him and Michael Parsons. It's like they play the exact same way.
Mm-hmm.
They both are fast.
Yep.
And
they laying the wood.
And
when
they laying
come.
wood.
When they come and they ain't trying to arm tackle. They finna knock your
head out. And I'm ready. And I'm enjoying seeing Aaron Rodgers lose.
Yes, sir. Yes.
I'm enjoying seeing that.
Thank you. All right, we got a few more. Jaguars and the Chargers. Who gonna win that game?
The Chargers.
Chargers. You got the Chargers?
I got the Chargers.
Okay.
Sunshine ain't gonna do that.
All right, give me Chargers. Rams and the Cardinals.
Ooh, that's gonna
be a good one. That's always a good one.
That's a good one. And the Rams are struggling this year.
I got Kyler Murray.
I'm going with Kyler Murray too.
Kyler Murray.
Because you look at it, Matt Stafford is going back to the Matt Stafford we love.
Yes.
He's back to the same Matt Stafford that we love, the one that's going to disappoint you and break your heart.
He ain't got Odell to bail him out.
He ain't got Odell. Cooper Kupp, he's still on the league. He's still last year to me. That was my pick for MVP last year.
Cooper Kupp, because he bailed him out so many times. Ooh,
and the NFL need to do something with these quarterbacks only winning MVP.
Yeah.
This man led and that's something need to be done. This man led the lead in every category in yardage, reception, and touchdown.
And did not win MVP.
And then MVP. I'm like, what do you want to do? He can't throw the ball to himself.
Exactly.
So, and then you look at what he was doing. Man, Cooper Kupp last year, now,
he bad boy.
You know, you like him or not, he's the best receiver in the NFL right now. You know, he's a bad boy. So let's go. And he's bailing them out, but I'm going with Kyler Murray.
You're going with Kyler Murray. Atlanta Falcons and the Seattle Seahawks.
Oh,
Geno Smith and Marcus Mariota. Woo, boy, that's a tough. Sometimes these guys be tough to beat, though.
man, that might be a tie. I'm picking a tie.
You picking a tie?
I'm picking a tie. Neither one of those teams deserve me to pick the other, so I'm picking a tie.
A tie. I got the Falcons in the off-5 field goal. Just called that young way cool. Cause he can kick. That doggone Asian dude.
Yeah, he can kick.
Okay, give me the Falcons.
Okay.
49ers and the Broncos. Sunday night football.
Julius. Oh, Julius.
Who you got?
I'm picking them 49ers.
You got the 49ers?
I'm picking the 49ers. I'm picking the man that love the porn stars.
Jimmy G.
Jimmy
Yes.
G. I'm going with Jimmy G. And Debo Samuel. I'm going with.
We got the 49ers.
I'm going with the 49ers.
Take the 49ers. And last but not least, the Dallas Cowboys against the New York Giants.
Should I do it since we live? Should I do it for the fan base?
Go ahead.
You ask me who my pick is.
See who you got.
How about those boys?
And believe it or not, I got the Cowboy too. For some reason, I just feel like, cause you remember when y'all played on Monday Night Football that time, and that black cat ran across that field.
Yep.
Give me the Cowboys. Give me the Cowboys.
Okay.
And I heard Lawrence Taylor was gonna be on the sideline watching Michael Parsons. You know Michael Parsons gonna act up.
Oh,
he gonna act up. He gonna get about 3 or 4 sacks tomorrow.
Oh yeah, he gonna act.
He gonna act up.
He's gonna act up. And I gotta say this. Michael Irvin, I love you, brother. You one of my favorite receivers. You one of the reasons why I wanted to play receiver too. You know but you went too far hollering about Cooper Rush, playing Cooper Rush on Brady level, man. Come on, nah, you went too far. And right now, Jackson State is up 28-7.
27.
And we're trying to give y'all a live update from the Clemson game.
Oh, let's see who won that game real quick before we get up out of here. We got to see. I don't want to see that. What you got?
Clemson won 51-45.
Wow.
They got bailed out.
3 overtime.
3 overtime.
Wow. That's crazy.
So this week, man, it's just
right now.
Right
and
now,
Florida, Tennessee still 0-0 right now.
And Texas is up 10-7 against Texas Tech.
Okay.
Shouts out to Sarkeesian and Coach Nico Johnson.
Yes, sir. But tonight, in probably about 3 more hours, it's going down. Bama, we gonna walk up there probably about half a mile up the road. We got some good seats, Seaway. We got some good seats tonight. You're gonna love it. It's gonna be the night. The red light special is going down.
Yes, sir.
Shouts out to everybody on Twitter that follow us. At Sport Talk JB, follow my boy.
Yes, sir.
At DJ Seaway 1.
Man, y'all hit me up.
Hit my boy.
Y'all hit me up and I will follow you back.
Yes, sir. And you know what? Follow me at young_ENT_.
Red light special.
It's going down tonight.
Light special.
Ow! Ow! Give me a score prediction before we go. Bama Vandy. Who gonna win? What's score gonna be?
51-10.
51-10. Ooh, and we barely covered with that score.
Ooh.
That's okay.
54.
54-10.
Just so we can cover the score. I picked us scoring 50 points, and I don't even see Vanderbilt be lucky if they even score.
Give me 54-10.
Mm-hmm.
Give me 55-3. 55-3.
You heard it.
55-3 and 54-10. Either way, it's gonna be a beat down.
It's going.
And we're gonna be there to see it. Shouts out to everybody. Make sure y'all subscribe on YouTube. Sport Talking with JB. Just type it in the search bar. Then when you see us on there, hit subscribe so y'all can be tapped into all these Sport Talking with JB Roadshow podcasts. See, wait.
It's gonna go.
It's about to be a funeral. Yes, sir. It's going down. Tune in this Wednesday night for Sport Talk with JB. It's going down.
It's
Me and my podcast, part of DJ Seaway, baby. You know it's going down.
Hey, they better call up the Reverend because the funeral's in session.
It's your boy JB.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I am that Reverend.
For Sport Talk with JB Roadshow podcast.
Roll Tide.
It's your boy JB. My podcast, part of DJ
Roll Tide,
Seaway.
baby.
And we out.
We out. Church.